That is an absolute beast. Look at that.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be taking a look at the Furitek Torpedo Brushless combo, which basically consists of their new brushless Cedar motor, the Python Pro ESC. You also get your aluminium CNC and carbon fiber motor mount. I've already gone ahead and installed it because I couldn't wait. I was like a big kid at Christmas. So let's jump straight in. We'll have a look at it. We'll talk about some of the features that make it really, really awesome. And then we'll give it a test so you can see what it's like. So I've gone ahead and installed it in my Axial SCX24 Bronco. So basically what you've got is you've got this lovely brushless Cedar motor. So it's a 12-pole in-runner motor. It's completely sealed, so it's waterproof, it's dust-proof. You've got your really nice CNC, aluminium and carbon fiber motor mount. Then you've got the actual Python Pro itself. It's got an aluminium case. Again, it's waterproof and dust-proof. You've basically got your motor mount connection here. You've got your ESC to receiver connection here, and then you've got your battery input there as well. You've got your on-off button on the side. So basically your Python Pro ESC can actually support 2S to 4S. It's actually got a 5 amp BEC, so no more brownouts or anything like that if you're running like really powerful steering servos and things like that. It's super smooth. It's got FOC technology, so same as things like your Hobbywing Fusion Pro and your Hobbywing Fusion SE for your 1/10 scale crawlers and things like that. So it's super silky smooth, really powerful. The Cedar motor, which is Furitek's latest motor, that can take up to a 3S. So yeah, I mean, this thing has got ridiculous amounts of power, but it is super smooth as well. I mean, I've ran it already and I'll show you in a minute, but it is just so nice to run. So to get it in my SCX24 Bronco, I did have to do some modifications. You do need to run a separate receiver. I didn't have any micro receivers, so I've just basically chucked in what I had knocking around. So I had to basically modify the stock ESC mount to be able to fit the motor in there, because I've obviously got the short wheelbase Bronco. Maintain the stock battery location, maintain the stock body mounting. The only thing I have done for the Bronco is I did have to remove the interior because it was fouling on the actual connections for the Python Pro. It's designed for, your mini crawlers, 1/18, 1/24. You can get the different motor mounts for if you're sticking it in like a TRX4M or an SCX24 or an AX24. So, check out Furitek's website if you want to look at all the different options that are available. And you've also got the Furitek app, which you can put on your phone. We're just connecting via Bluetooth. So basically, you're just going to download the app, which you can get from either the Play Store or the Apple Store. It's going to basically scan for your devices via Bluetooth. So I'm just going to click on that. I'm just putting it slightly to the side because otherwise all you're going to get is glare from my ring light. And basically it's connected, and then what we can do is we can just go into here and we can go to things like telemetry. So here we can see, if I just scroll down, here you can see the actual live telemetry. So for example, if I just start feathering the throttle, you can see the throttle percent. We can see the temperature, you can see the power curve. That's really cool. The different settings we've got. You can go through all your running settings, so you can set like, forward reverse, forward brake reverse. You can set your voltage cut. You can, for your servos, you can either have 5.5 or with a Python Pro up to 8.4 volts for your servos. So you can have some crazy steering servos in there. I'm just still running the stock steering servo in my SCX24, but yeah, I mean, you could have some mental steering servos in there. You can change things like, the motor rotation, clockwise or counterclockwise. It comes clockwise, but with my transmitter, it was going the wrong way, so I flipped it to counterclockwise. You can set all your things like, your max forward, your max reverse, your drag brake, what your FOC power is and stuff like that. You can do your throttle calibration just from here as well. So that's one of the first things you want to do. So again, that's nice and easy. And you can set things like, your punch, your neutral brake, your low speed. You can also set your throttle curve, which is just really cool. I used to tune real cars for a hobby, and this just reminds me so much of that. It's just really cool. So yeah, you can do your throttle curve. And then you can also see, you know, what your voltage is and everything for your battery, the current, the power, voltage correction factor and stuff like that. So, you know, really, really cool. So many things. But what I really love is the telemetry, you know, just seeing that, you know, those settings so that, you know, we can just be crawling along and we can just see what that throttle percentage is. We can see what the temperature is. You know, it's just so cool. Yeah, so I mean, that is just a really, really cool little feature. So we've got a smiley face on our phone, doesn't it? It's really, really cool. So yeah, so that's the app. That's awesome. Okay, so we've got some tyres. We've got our controller. It's going to go super, super smooth and just see how it goes. I'll try and go as light as I can on the throttle. Look at that. Look how smooth that is. And obviously with that FOC technology, you just got that like constant torque being applied. So honestly, it just is so awesome. Look at that. That is just amazing. I don't think I've ever been so excited about going so slow. And just keeps that constant throttle. It is so quiet. And obviously it's got plenty of torque too. You know, you've got plenty of wheel speed if you want it. Having this type of stuff in our mini crawlers is just so awesome. You know, the things that we can do is brilliant. And the fact that you've actually finally got a brushless system that's completely waterproof, you know, the ESC and the motor. Obviously, you just need to do something about your receiver. But otherwise, you know, you've got a waterproof brushless system. You know, for someone like me who loves running my rigs through mud and water, that is just awesome. I'll put a link in the description to Furitek's website so you can check out the torpedo combo. You can buy the Python Pro and the Cedar motors separately as well. So obviously if you've already got a different ESC, maybe you've got the Lizard Pro or something like that, and you just want to get the new Cedar motor, or maybe you just want to get the Python Pro, you know, you can buy them separately. And like I said, you can get all the different like CNC motor mounts for the different rigs. Okay, let's test out this slow speed control. We're probably going to need a bit of wheel speed just to get over that first ridge, and then we can see how smooth we can crawl. Okay, we're up. Now let's see how slow we can go. That is insanely slow. It's actually harder for me to go so light on the throttle than it is for it to actually go super slow. That is so smooth. Even on the descent, look, it's just silky smooth. I've set it to 100% drag brake, but it's just so smooth. Let's see how it goes up this rock. Look at that. That is just super smooth. It's almost not real, like it's so smooth. That is awesome. I'm really impressed with that. That is amazing. That is just so smooth, it's insane. This is literally like, you know, the Fusion Pro of mini crawlers. Is just awesome. Let's see what it's just like coming down there with a bit of descent. I'll try and go as smooth as I can. It's just silky smooth. You can see it's so good at maintaining that speed. Obviously, you know, the tyres are sliding off, but it's just so smooth. Just keeping that consistent kind of throttle. Brilliant low down torque as well. Look at those, look how just tiny those wheels are moving. That is just so cool.
Now this is where it'd be good and interesting to see how it copes, you know, when it comes up against those obstacles where it's going to struggle with. That torque, this is going to keep being applied, you know, hopefully just be able to get us over more obstacles. And then obviously we've got the wheel speed as well from the brushless system that we can hop things if we do get stuck. I think we're going to tip over before we get up there. Let's come back a bit and try that again. Different angle. I really need some more low down weight on this rig. Oh, look at that. Just keeps going. Let's get a bit more wheel speed. Nice. Look at that power. That is an absolute beast. He's even crawling up the wall. That is insane. That is just absolutely insane. I actually really love the sound of the brushless motor as well. You know, I just think it sounds really, really cool. Much nicer than a brushed motor, in my opinion. Well, I think that's absolutely awesome. You know, in my opinion, having that super slow speed and also having the power on tap to just hop obstacles and just, you know, go much faster if you need to. And, you know, the fact that it's, you know, sealed unit and everything, waterproof, I just think it's really, really cool. I absolutely love that. I think a brushless crawler is definitely the way to go. I mean, I'm brushless in my 1/10 scale TRX4, and the difference it makes when you're out trailing and obstacles and you get stuck and stuff like that, it's night and day in my opinion. And yeah, I think for the mini crawlers, you know, this is just absolutely amazing. You know, they're having that ability to have something brushless, that super slow speed control, power where we need it. I just think that's really, really cool. I am really, really happy with that. I think I definitely need to look at seeing if I can get a different motor mount and try it out on the TRX4M, because I think for the TRX4M it would be awesome. And you know, my plastic gears have survived so far as well, which isn't bad. But yeah, you probably want to get metal gears in there, because all that power is probably going to rip the plastic gears to pieces at some point anyway. Drop me a comment and let me know what you think of it. I'll put a link in the description as to where you can pick yours up from Furitek's website. Drop me a comment if you've got any questions. I hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.